Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and in this today's video we will be covering the first question, market structure in different time frame. The second one is bullish continuation scenario and the possible bearish or correction scenario. And then lastly, what is the basis of my analysis? So I will be talking about all these three, so if you're interested, stick until the end. And before I start or get into the main thing, kind of a disclaimer. The things which I'm talking about here has nothing to do about any sort of a financial recommendation. Please do your own research for any sort of a financial decision. So with that note, let's start with the analysis. So uh, what are the bases? Let's talk about the first thing. What is the basis of my analysis? And then we will talk about all the levels which I've already marked in the daily time frame. I've been trading from the last 5 to 6 years, and in between uh, I've started creating my own indicators, and this is one of I'm using of one of my own indicators. And these levels which I have marked and which I'm sharing through these these videos are the result of the indicator, the levels which is indicated by my indicator. So let's talk about now the market structure. What is the current market structure? One of the thing which I've been talking about the Bitcoin, after this solid move, is the Bitcoin is in coming days or by the end of the September month, we will see some sort of a correction. And my prediction is the price will go for this price level, which is 66902.4. This is the price level where the Bitcoin will go for by the end of the September month, or even I think before September month, but it has to happen within in this coming month and before the end of the September month. So first, we will talk about the bullish continuation scenario. There might be people who will be thinking after this sort of a big move, the price will continue for the upside. So for that to address, I have one of this level which I have outlined. This is one of the trend line. And just to give you guys the idea which pointers which I have used for this trend line is, the first pointer is this one, and then second pointer is this one. Okay, this one. If you connect these two pointers in the daily time frame, you'll get this level. And I didn't just make out of I'm not making this levels just like that. I mean, as I said, my indicator which I'm using, these are the two levels, the two pointers where Bitcoin has formed bottom in this daily time frame. So these are the two pointers, and after connecting the level or the points, this is the level which we have it right now. And as you guys can see, the price after making a move from here up until this level, the price where it is getting a rejection is this same price level. And look at this, see the candles. It's I don't know, but anyway. So I mean, I believe on my analysis because I trust my the indicators. I mean, indicators means after the level, the indicator indicates here this this point as a bottom and this point as a bottom. The next thing I do is just connecting the dots. So when it comes to bullish continuation scenario, what this Bitcoin has to do is, or will, or eventually going to do in that the bullish continuation case is, first of all, we can clearly see the Bitcoin is getting a resistance in this level. So the first thing which it which this BTC has to do is closing above this level. What I mean by that is this level which I have talked about. This is the three daily and 3 day time frame level. So currently the thing which we can see here is getting the resistance in the daily time frame itself. If I go and then include this, oh sorry, not delete, include this level in higher time frame, okay, and go and take a look here. So This is now we are in 3-day time frame. The 3-day time frame candle where it is where it is right now, and we have 2 days 11 hours left. What it has to do is it has to close above this level somewhere here. It has to close above this level. That's the first condition with this specific level which I'm talking about. Now after that, I'm back to daily time frame. Here after claiming this level in 3-day time frame, in the 3-day ongoing candle, it will get a rejection here. This is the daily time frame level, and this is the high of previous day high. And there is this another level. All the levels are visible in the right side of the screen. This level, which is the 3-day time frame. If I go switch to the switch to the 3-day time frame, what this has to do, or this in let me just hide these for the moment. And after the 3-day candle closed above this level, there will be some sort of a rejection here, and then there is another rejection, which is this level, and this level is the 3-day time frame. First level rejection we have is with this daily level. And if price closed above this level here, if price closed here above this level, then it will attempt to break first the daily level and then break this 3-day level. And what is the important thing about these two levels is any 3-day candle should close above this level here, and it should keep on trading above this level for the bullish continuation to go for this specific level. The condition is again 3-day candle. First of all, it has to reclaim this is the first condition. The second, after some sort of a consolidation or most of the time rejection or resistance, if price closed above this level in this 3-day level, then only it will attempt to go for this level. But what I am expecting with this Bitcoin in the coming days, and which I also stated in the beginning, is price will go for this 67,000 level before the end of the September month. So I'm just adding this bullish continuation scenario if there will be some sort of unpredictable case. But looking on this chart in the 3-day and also in the daily time frame, and the things which happened here in around in this specific level, after price claiming even this level here in this case, example case, past price activity, price took a support, which it will it will try to do so again, and then it will get a rejection here, and there is another higher resistance, selling pressure, which is the 3-day level. And then from here onwards, price, first of all, the price consolidate here. The price will consolidate in this specific uh, level here, this like this, and then this is the consolidation. Eventually there will be a day when price will break below this level, and then this break, first of all, leading the prices to go for this level. Now let's talk about this level, the lower level here. Let me just hide this again. Okay, here we have this level, and this level has to do with two time frame levels, 3-day time frame and weekly time frame. And this has to happen in 3-day or and weekly candle. What I mean by that is, if we go and take a look at this weekly time frame candle, if any weekly candle closes below this level and closed below this level, that will be some sort of a confirmation the price will eventually go for this specific level. So this is what I am predicting. Oh, I'm predicting with the Bitcoin. And along with that, we have some other price level, the levels or the trend line, which is this, I'm not going to go in deep into, deep into this trend line. But as long as Bitcoin is first of all trading above this 67,000 level, this is some sort of a correction which I am expecting with the Bitcoin. And as long as price is trading above the 67 and then also above this level, we are bullish. The Bitcoin is, Bitcoin, we can call the Bitcoin as in a bullish state as long as the price trades above these two levels. But if price closed below this level, in the 67 level, and then also eventually closed below this trend line level, which is this green level, then there is a likelihood, there will be a case when price may go for first of all this level and then eventually test this level also. And this is what I think most of the traders, there are some traders who are expecting the Bitcoin to go further down. And this is the whole thing which if it take, if it happens in the near future, then this is what is going to happen. I mean, these are the conditions. 67 is the main level, and along with this trend line also there for some sort of a support. And here the important thing, again, just to remind or just to point out about that important thing is, we might gonna see consolidation around this level after price coming down to this level. We might gonna see consolidation in a sense. Price may reclaim this level again to test, to go for this or the, the other upper level. If it gets a successful support here, then price may likely go for this uptrend rally, new sort of a rally, bullish rally. Because we have seen, if we can take a look here, in this case here, when price comes back down here in this case, and it went up for this specific level which I have outlined, and then there are consolidation around this level. Let me just zoom in here. This is the same sort of a scenario which we are observing it right now. The consolidation here, right? Come on. Okay, god damn. So this sort of a consolidation which is happening here in this case, and same thing I'm anticipating with the Bitcoin eventually. And then price, which I said about, price making the correction, which is in our current state, or the Bitcoin state, has to be this 67. And if the price gets enough support, then it will again attempt to go to break similar to this level here, this same level. And if it fail, then we have this level again, and then also this level which supports this uptrend move. So the condition is these two levels, 67, 66902.4, and the below this 67902.4, we have this green level. These are the two important level Bitcoin has at this moment, or in the future, case scenarios also. But for the bullish case, Bitcoin has to trade above these two levels. Now there will be another scenario which I am thinking of, which I think it's very much clear, which we have seen here, the same thing. And it has to do with, this price where it is getting a rejection. Price may come down here, and then again there will be some sort of a attempt for this to break this level, and then go for this one and then this one, or there will be this case also, consolidation around this level, and then eventually price may break below this level in any weekly or starting with the 3-day candle. If any 3-day candle closed below this level, and then eventually weekly also, the weekly candle also gets closed below this level, which is this one, then that means the price will go for this 67. So yeah, this is what I have in this video, and for these sort of a future, price prediction analysis, which I think, I mean, I believe on my analysis. I'm not even recommending anyone to take action on these, on the base of these levels, but if you're interested with these sort of analysis, you can subscribe my channel, click the notification, and yeah, you will get the you'll get these sort of levels. And yeah, that's all for now. See you in the next video. Bye bye.